a.k.a. the Buckle. Etive moor in the Highlands, taking in the finest scenery my home country has to offer and the freshest air you could ever wish to breathe. When this fiery-haired girl tripped over her laces and into my arms, she had the most stunning smile I'd ever seen. And her eyes... Let's just say, when she gazed up at me, she melted my heart. We chatted for ages and it was just so natural. It turned out she and I shared a passion for the great outdoors, the rugged expanses of moorland that stretched out around us in their palette of browns, russets and gold were a pull for both of us. Only her sense of adventure outweighed mine 10-1. Where I loved to saunter along, appreciating the warm, musty smell of the bracken and heather, she loved to climb anything that had stood still for over 100 years. And here in Scotland, there's plenty of that around. It was clear to me, from that first meeting, that I was never going to be the same again. Our relationship progressed quickly and was very physical. I was a fair few years older than her, but I had no trouble keeping up, if you know what I mean. I loved every inch of her body with a passion I'd never experienced before. It was raw and real. I'd sit watching her as she studied maps and reference books about climbing. Every so often she'd glance up and catch me staring, and she'd just smile, climb into my lap, and kiss me. After Alice and I split, I won't bore you with the details yet. Let's just say that she was a nasty piece of work who messed with my head and broke my heart more than once. I swore off love and all it entailed. I didn't need a woman in my life, or so I thought. But when I lost Mary, it was as if someone had ripped out my heart and stamped on it whilst I watched. The pain was excruciating. Physical, gut-twisting pain. I felt sure they'd got it wrong. She went to K2 with experienced climbers. She was an experienced mountaineer too. It had been her dream for so long. I wasn't about to stand in her way, and the thought that she might not come back never even entered my head. Not being able to say goodbye was the worst thing. The small memorial service, held by her parents, was strangely devoid of emotion. It was as if her friends and family were in some kind of denial. I think I was too. Thinking back to the morning she left for the trip broke my heart. But I couldn't stop myself. It was just like those recurring nightmares, only more painful. Her long, Titian curls fanned out on the pillow beside me, and she smiled as she slept. She was exposed to me from the waist up, and I lay there on my side, willing her to awaken. I wasn't going to see her for months, and I wanted to get my fill whilst I still could. I gently stroked her chin, down between her creamy bare breasts to her navel. It was cruel, but I wanted her to open her eyes. Instead, she whacked my hand away and muttered expletives. I burst out laughing, trying my best to do it quietly but failing miserably. She picked up one of the spare pillows and hit me on the head with it, making me chuckle again. "Gregory McBradden, you're a total shit. I was having a really sexy dream." She whined, eyes still closed. I leaned in, and with my mouth next to her ear, I whispered, "Open your eyes and let's make your dream come true, love." That got her every time. Goosebumps pricked her skin, and she moaned. Her eyes sprang open, and she pounced on me, pushing me onto my back and straddling my waist. God, she was so beautiful. I gazed up at her. Her pet